Money tips for newlyweds. Congratulations! We wish you and your spouse the very best. A great way to get a solid start as a couple is to be sure you are making the right financial decisions managing money together. Talking openly and frequently about financial matters will make it easier to deal with challenges that will inevitably come along. Sit down together with a pen and paper and make a list of short, medium and long-term financial goals. Share your plans and goals with each other. Consider your plans for buying a car, a house, starting your own business, even having children. If either of you comes into the marriage with debt, such as a car loan that is not yet paid off or a credit card balance, make plans as to how those debits will be handled. Figure out how much money you will need to reach those goals, and how long you think it will take. Next, it's of the utmost importance that you decide how to handle the money brought into the household. Will you each maintain separate accounts or will you merge all finances? Will you have a joint account for paying monthly household bills? Will you each have some discretionary money for hobbies, activities and personal items? Perhaps a joint savings account could be used for vacations. Creating a budget and sticking to it will be of great benefit. No doubt you will have to change some spending habits and activities that you did prior to marriage. Each of you no doubt has been handling finances differently, and now adjustments must be made. Now's the time to get your money ideas together, so that you are on the same page. Before you can create a budget, you'll need to know how much income you both will be bringing into the household. If you receive a weekly paycheck, income will be fairly straightforward, but if you have a job, or business that brings in varying income, this may be harder to estimate. When creating a budget, you'll know the exact amount of some monthly expenses right away, such as rent or mortgage, cell phone and landline, TV and internet, and car payments. You will have to estimate expenses, such as electricity and food, until you have several months of data to evaluate. Be aware that some bills, such as for heat, electric or gas, will change from summer to winter. Budgets should be kept simple and realistic. You may need to cut back on a few things if certain areas of the budget continually have expenses that exceed the budgeted amount. You may be used to going to the movies or out to dinner once a week, but such non-essential expenses may have to be changed. Know that there may be some expenses that don't come monthly, such as car, homeowners, or renter's insurance. These will have to be calculated on a weekly basis. For the first few months, it will be imperative that you carry a pen and small pad of paper with you to write down every time you make a purchase, no matter how small. This will not only give you a more accurate picture of expenses, but you may realize that buying coffee and a donut every day before work, or buying lunch out rather than making a sandwich at home and taking it with you, is more expensive than you think, and could be a good place to reduce expenses if needed. As mentioned earlier, building an emergency fund to have money in reserve for unforeseen expenses will help keep you from having to go into debt when a big car, home or medical event occurs. Also, keep renters, homeowners and healthcare insurance up to date to handle big emergencies. Talking about money can be difficult for some, but having plans and goals in place will help relieve pressure from finances in your marriage. Sticking to a budget can be a challenge at first, and it will take a little getting used to, but it's well worth the effort. We have a line of budgeting workbooks, including one for couples, bill payment trackers, checkbook registers, and stock workbooks that you can use to help reach your goals. Check out our link in the description. Good luck on your new marital and financial journey.